gold.
So we begin. Please note I've done my eyebrows and I have left the links for my YouTube eyebrow tutorials below this video. Let's get started by applying some Mary Kay primer. Okay, so my face is now covered with primer. I'm now going to go in with Time Wise Mary Kay and my Oval 6 matte brush and apply the foundation across my face. I kind of avoid the under eye area because that's where I'm going to end up putting concealer. So here I take my LA Girl concealer, a damp beauty blender, and I begin to dab the concealer under my eyes, the middle of my brows, and under my chin. You can also do it on your Cupid's bow if you wish. I gently dab, dab, and dab, and dab to try and get the concealer and foundation to be as smooth as possible. I then use the normal Mary Kay Time Wise foundation to go over certain areas. Now, although I want the concealer to stand out and brighten up my face, I still want it to smoothly blend in with my foundation. So I take my foundation and I begin to kind of blend it in with the concealer also at the edges. So you can see here on my chin, on my cheeks, and across the forehead. Now it's time to set that concealer that you've just applied in those areas. So I'm taking a dry beauty blender and Banana Benai setting powder and just lightly dabbing it on top of the concealed areas. So here you can visibly see the setting powder. It's literally placed on top of the concealer you have already applied. So it's contour time. So I'm using the Sleek Contour Palette Medium and I'm just freehanding and creating a narrower nose. I'll also go, oh, drop something. I'll also go in on the cheeks. I don't really have much of a cheekbone. My cheeks are quite chubby. So when you contour your cheeks, your face will appear more narrow, more slimmer, and more structured. So here we are just freehanding there on the cheeks also. I'll also go in a bit on my forehead, go back over the nose, and then also at the chin area. So now it's time to blush the cheeks, add a bit of bronzer. So I'm just going to go in with this palette here. I'm going to use the brownish tone to create a kind of bronze and add some color to my face. I'm then going to use this MAC quite vibrant, bright blush to brighten up the cheeks, make you look healthy and, you know, cute. So now it's time to apply the face powder. Now this is an important part because it ends up kind of marrying your products together. Nothing should stand out too much. It should blend and have this kind of effortless feel to the makeup. So the powder, you lightly go over the blusher, the bronze, just so it will calm down and the features won't stand out too much. And this is just a large face brush with no product on it. I'm just kind of go overing it just to kind of get rid of any loose particles or loose product. Then I'm going to go in with a smaller setting brush under my eyebrows just so I don't have an annoying halo that's unblended. So I'm just going to go over that just so the brows look more natural and yeah, just nicer. So here we're using one of my favorite rose Blinx lashes, tweezers and duo glue. If you want to find out how to apply false eyelashes, I will leave the link to my YouTube eyelash tutorial below. This is just here just for reference purposes. Now it's time to apply lipstick. The first thing I'll do is apply a primer, mattify it on my lips. Then I'll just take some leftover product and a damp beauty blender and apply it all over my lips, just so my lips have a neutral color and a neutral tone. So we're going to begin with MAC Lip Liner Spice and just begin to outline your lip line. You can outline your, natural lip line, or you can create a cupid's bow if you want one and don't have one, or if you don't have a cupid's bow and you don't want one, then just outline the natural shape of your lips. So this is MAC's new lipstick range, Liptensity, and this one is smoked almond, I believe. It went on quite nice and smooth, quite creamy, and it did last quite a while. It blended in quite well with MAC's Lip Liner Spice, as you can see here. So yeah, we applied that twice, and then we're going to use just some leftover foundation with a concealer brush and neaten up the outline of our lips. So this is one of the fun parts. We're going to use Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit in Gleam, and I'm going to actually use Mimosa, which is kind of a browny, bronzy highlight. I'm going to just highlight my cupid's bow, my nose, in between my eyebrows, and then of course with the cheekbones. See, I know I meant to use a kind of fan brush for my highlight, but I just use a powder brush quite lightly because I feel like you get more product on it. I do love a fan brush, but for this particular look, I found that the powder brush works really well. So again, I'm just going to take a powder brush which has no product on it and lightly dust over my face to get rid of any loose products. And here is the final look. Full coverage foundation look without it looking too cakey. Hope you like it.